Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WUCU Radio. I'm your host, Jay Womack.
It's your boy, Chief.
It's your boy, Dev, and I want to thank all 5 of y'all for listening.
It's your boy, DC. What's good?
Please be aware that the Canadian wildfires are back and air quality is going to be a little messed up. So please make sure that you're doing everything you can to not breathe that shit in. While you're at it, please remember to follow us on Facebook, Watch It Changes Radio Show, subscribe to our YouTube channel, WUCU Radio. If you're in the Binghamton area, you can listen to us live or online at WBDY LP 99.5, The Bundy.
Radio.
How are we feeling this morning?
I'm a little tired. Sorry that I'm late. They took the company car, so then I had to get my coworker to let me use her car. But I got here.
So how you put I'm on my way, almost there? If you're on your way, you're already here, right?
No, I was on my... If you look at the timestamp, I was on my way. I was on the Parkway.
What I say, Johnny, what I say, he heard me. I said that's exactly where he was, on the Parkway, when he said on my way. That's exactly where I would be when I said
If I'm on the Parkway, ain't I on my way?
Yeah, but almost there is like another 45 minutes out.
It was more like 8.
Listen, we have to forgive his advanced color people time.
Nah, I just want to know what kind of answer is yes.
Yeah,
When everybody else was like, yo, I'll
point
be
to
at
where on the
9:30.
clock that is, Chief.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of like confused at that one too.
Right.
You just responded with
yes
yes.
o'clock.
So, right, he said, where's everybody going to be? He said 10 to 10:15. I said 10 a.m. Dev said 9:30. You say yes. What answer is that, bro?
Because I didn't read the other stuff. When I seen the times, I thought y'all was saying,
Yeah.
oh, we starting at 10:30. So I was like, yes. I was happy to have extra time. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you when it comes to text messages. If you send multiple text messages, I'm only reading the bottom 2.
TLDR.
So I didn't know nothing else that y'all was chatting about. I seen the time, said 10:30. I said yes, because I thought that's what everybody was saying at the beginning. We meeting at 10:30.
I'm about to develop my telepathy skills.
Oh, you don't got that?
Nah, I don't. I don't have no telepathy. I just got intuition. I would trade intuition for telepathy.
You talking about like
That's a reckless thought.
like-
Maybe not. No. You can keep telepathy.
You talking about like Professor X telepathy or what? Like, you know, because Professor X is cool. You know.
Hell
I
yeah.
thought that
just
he was
saying.
a psychic.
Yeah, I mean,
He was a
doesn't that-
psychic. He
does
could read
telepathy
I'm trying to
not
move.
fall into that.
Move on my mind. No, that's telekinesis I'm thinking about.
But he could do that too, though. He could make people stop moving. You know.
I want to control minds.
Guys, I decided to get a little serious on us today as far as conversation-wise. In case you've been living under a rock, the Hawley Street encampment is entering its 23rd day as of this recording.
Much respect to everybody in that movement. Real talk. I've seen people get treated so bad. And we seen all these crooked politicians. I told you that's why I don't be messing with politics.
Did you hear what the county executive said? He said,
Nah.
we don't know what he essentially said, we don't know what they want. And they made it clear. Stop putting people in these hotels. The Vestal Town supervisor just told them, like, the little Parkway Inn next to California Grill, that's trash too.
Yes.
It's unsafe. Like, that's not a solution. You can't keep putting people in these rundown hotels. The encampment's demands are simple. Rent freeze, an eviction moratorium, housing, not hotels.
Facts.
And Jason Garner's like, I don't know what you guys want. And of course I had to, give people the attention they wanted in these comments. There's some nasty white motherfuckers in this town, bro.
Word to me, son. I want to go around and just
And
be
thank you for
smacking
embarrassing
people.
yourself for my entertainment. Take a fucking lap. I hope you take that to heart. Some of you guys need to take a long walk around the track and heal all that hate in your heart. It's bad for the skin. And plus, it makes you look stupid. Especially when they make these comments from a misinformed standpoint. Like, they just, go get a job. Are you hiring?
Exactly.
Are you hiring? Have you been downtown to talk to any of these people? Are you just in the comments being a keyboard warrior looking for attention? And like I said, I'm bored enough to give you the attention you want sometime.
He did say that.
I don't care.
I read it. I was cracking up. I said,
I'm a
okay.
bored
say that.
asshole,
I said,
bro.
he's about to go get him.
Let's start the show with civic duty.
Wait, before we go there, because I want to comment on the attention thing. You know what I'm saying? I believe everybody wants that. Everyone. Me, you, all of us. We all want that. Some level, whether you're willing to admit it or not. So I question the integrity of anyone who moves that way. You know what I'm saying? Are you using the social media to push the issue, or are you using the social media to make yourself look cool?
I'm
You know
just
what
talking
saying?
about the people who
Nah,
comment on things they don't understand.
This is a message to anyone that's out there like that. Stop fronting within yourself like you don't have some type of something that knows that you're going to benefit from this. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I question the integrity of everyone and their hearts.
The encampment, the people. I mean, everyone
Not
got their
them.
backgrounds.
They're the point.
I'm just talking about
those
the
are the
comment
people that need help.
The unmelanated folk who be in these comments. Oh, wow, we gotta give up our hard-earned money, and they just want to sit downtown and not have houses.
No
and
one
do
chooses
drugs.
just to be homeless. Nobody just chooses to be hungry.
Or mentally mental
And I
issues.
clicked on some of those people who be making those comments. They're a bunch of dirtbags. So how dare you be talking about other people? It looked like y'all homeless yourselves.
And you voted for Trump. Like,
And
sit
y'all
out.
y'all
Sit your
talking real
dumbass
crazy,
down.
but y'all looking like y'all the homeless people yourselves too. And you talking about get jobs. What job do you have? And like you said, are you hiring? Are you helping people get jobs? You know how hard it is to get a job?
Very.
No, I went to college for mad years, and I literally stayed in school because I didn't want to work. Got a degree, and I didn't get a job, like a legit job, until 8 years after I was out of college. And I had a degree, and it was always said, oh, you got to have a college degree to get the job. Then they said they need experience. So if you ain't got no degree, no experience, no shelter, no food, no clothes, you really ain't gonna get no job or get no come up.
Or if these jobs that you want people to look for, the employers don't have any vacancies and you on a wait list. Or they might tell you, oh, give us a call in 2 weeks, just for you to call in 2 weeks and be like, nah, we ain't got nothing for you.
Crazy, man.
That's why, it's hard for people who, have to qualify for like public assistance and do the welfare employment. You could be in that job search loop for months.
Years.
And they've made it more tougher for you to like skip out on those things. Like web program, you better have those hours logged looking for work or your case is done.
That happened to me.
No excuses.
That happened.
They shutting you off immediately. The minute you don't got one of those papers saying you went looking for work 35 hours, they cut you off.
No explanation.
And you back at the
nothing.
bottom.
You gotta start all over.
But yeah, I want to open up today's show with civic duty based on a conversation that me, Flash, and Nico and Dev were having the other day. So I figured that'd be a great topic to start on. When's the last time you did something out of pure civic duty and actually felt good about it?
Yesterday.
What'd you do? Tell him what you did, son.
So, shout out to my boy, Caitlin. He a D1 basketball player for Lemoyne College. So I was trying to help put some money in his pocket. Because I do not support that Arthur-looking motherfucker from the Bulldogs. So I wasn't putting no money
watch
in.
the cussing, man, so Jay don't be messing up this
Oh yeah,
week
you
too
have
much,
been
man.
slacking, Jay. But it's always Jay who's cussing all the time. He don't catch.
I did horrible last week, and I felt like trash.
Jay, how many did you miss?
I missed a lot.
I heard 3.
No.
I heard 3.
I re-edited it and still missed it on the video.
Are you serious?
I missed at least 2 curses on the reclean.
Crazy.
Yo.
I don't know. I be tired. I don't know. Something's wrong.
So so like I said, I ain't putting no money in the Bulldogs' pocket because of stupid ass Arthur. So Kaylin's decided to do some workouts with Kyer, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna get some extra people, and they could pay you for your time to be helping them with some D1 drills and whatnot. And I guess this guy and his son just moved to the area. I mean, they West Indian because his accent was real heavy, and he was asking me what was it and whatnot. And I was like, oh, it's a basketball training thing. He was like, oh, I was like, but you got to pay for it. But while Kaylin is doing the drills with the kids that already signed up, his son is behind them doing the drills and imitating every movement that they're doing. And to me, that's like super duper dope to me because it's like he doesn't know nobody, the father don't know nobody, but it's something that's intriguing to him and something that he wanted to do. And he was in the background, imitating the movements and everything. So I told the father, I was like, yo, this is what I'll do for you. I'm gonna let him participate for today. If you like it moving forward, this is what the price is for Mondays and Tuesdays and yada, yada, yada. And the boy went through and had a good time. The father was very appreciative, And it felt good because I never met them a day in my life, but anything to help somebody with their craft, whether they're going to accelerate or not, or stay at a standstill, it felt good because he was really giving his all while Kyer and my boy Nico, of course, them two talking and fooling around. And I told Kayla, next time, make them motherfuckers run.
How much, I know you be busy with the basketball, but is there any like out off the court activities in regards to civic duty, like, child line, clothing donations?
Yes, I got 2 bags. I'm waiting because there's a group that comes to my job with kids that need a lot of attention, and ironically, 3 of them are kids that I've been working with since they was in 2nd grade, so their house actually was the house in JC that caught fire like right after Christmas time, and I bought all of them Christmas gifts and all of that stuff burnt up and whatnot, so I got the clothes for them, and they name brand clothes and sneakers and stuff, so I'm able to give that stuff to them, so I'm really excited for them because every time I see them, they're wearing the same clothes, and I know how the mother and aunt give it up, so I always make sure I look out for them, but I know they have other friends and stuff that they hang out with, so I always tell them, whatever y'all can't wear, make sure you give to such and such, because I know they need stuff too as well.
And don't be afraid to fight if they cutting your ass. Dev, if you were a dictator for a day, we got time. If you were a dictator for a day, baseball hands over here, still in my soul, Shang Tsung. Now he's giving running codes. If you were a dictator for a day, Dev, would you implement mandatory national service for 18-year-olds? Like whether it be military, infrastructure, or community care?
Sure. One day?
Nah, mandatory, like period. Like you got to go out there as an 18-year-old.
I'm saying I get it for one day.
Yeah, if you were a dictator for a day.
Yeah, even if it doesn't work, you can't be mad at me. I only had the job for one day.
Would you be a malevolent spirituality?
I would probably find some way to keep myself empowered for longer than a day. I'd be working on that or something.
Which national service would you mandate? Would it be military, infrastructure, or community care?
Probably military, but I'd probably flip it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be, like, military and smart at the same time.
He gonna have everybody over here like the Chinese National Army.
Yep.
If you don't know how to put
class at 7 a.m.
If you don't know how to put the gun back together, you got to get out.
I can imagine all the kids that are like 18, like, Mom, I just want to play Fortnite. Nah, you got Kung Fu at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah, this is crazy.
6:45.
Wait till after your cereal, you got to do a horse dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
The biggest thing in this country when it comes to civic duty is voting. So a question I have for that, is voting the finish line of civic duty or the starting gun? Because we have to vote, man. We have to participate in the system, whether you like it or not.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Yeah, but I agree with that. But at the same time, like, how far is the rabbit hole, man? Are we how deeply in the conspiracy are we where we believe that it actually matters? You know what I'm saying?
It depends on how deep you
Like,
look into your representatives.
Matter of fact, how do you know it matters?
It matters because the people that tell us that your vote doesn't matter collect a check, keeping people away from the voting booth. This is big money.
But even when we vote for the people, every time there was somebody that I was going to vote for, they wind up winning. But the stuff still stays the same. People could tell you whatever they want to tell you, but they're going to focus on whatever they want to focus on.
That's why the vote should be the starting gun. Like, after you vote that person and they win, now it's on, all right, I need to see what your voting record is. I need to see what legislation you're putting forth. Who's supporting you? Like,
local government isn't as corrupted as the mainstream stuff. Because how many people have won the popular vote and still lost? Like, let's look at that real quick.
And even if you lose, why do you have to stop being a politician because you don't have an official office? You revert back to that community leader point. You're still a representative, even though you're not holding an official office.
Right,
like, you still play a big part in government.
Right, but you also weren't getting the money that you were getting before. So again, it's a feed into, feed out kind of thing. Like, if you're not getting the same amount of what you were projecting before, how much of a difference are you actually going to make? And how far does the corruption go? Because yes, votes do make difference, but if the ballots are being counted by the person that's collecting the votes and then turning them into them for themselves, it doesn't count for anything because you're taking my voice and saying what I can choose instead of letting me do what the process is. The due process doesn't work like it used to. Not 50 years ago, no. Like, it's changed, and you can see it dramatically. We literally just had a whole thing where people were having to be dead, and their votes were still getting used, bro.
I'm gonna J-mocracy now, you, unfortunately.
Jamie Goodwin.
We'll be back. New Dev Right. Ask your mama.
Ask her though.
My ninjas have more ninjutsu than your ninjas. Your ninjas could never see my ninjas. Well, isn't that the point?
Watch us change us.
And we are back with the Watch Us Change Us radio show.
WUCU, baby.
In case you are just joining us, I am your humble 38-year-old on Saturday host, Jay Womack.
Humble my ass.
I'm very humble.
It's your boy Sheepy,
Very humble.
a.k.a. Mr. Sexy Voice.
I could afford to be more humble.
Do we have to do introductions every time we come back in?
I
No.
like to. I like to hear my name, so I'm going to.
No.
Continue to do it.
But I figure, you know,
It's like them new rappers, bro. You already know who it is.
People-
No, we don't. We don't know you, bro.
people tune into the show late, maybe, and we got to let them know, like, in case
No,
you
I get that. I get that. If
know?
you're just checking in, it's
know?
your boy Dev.
It's your boy Sheepy, baby.
Don't be such a
You
control.
already did it, bro. Why are you going again? Like, that's crazy.
Sheepy,
He loves you, bro.
baby.
He loves you.
Do it twice so it ain't nice.
It's DC just for the one time.
And as always, shout out to Jay Dubious on visuals for YouTube.
Yes.
He's
Crisp.
here.
Fire.
Like vegetables.
J. Do.
In a timely fashion.
There once was a man with little hands.
Oh, nah,
who sold gloves to little
there's
kids
some
in
there's some
Pakistan.
hurt feelings over that.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. All I know is anytime I ask him,
I think it's hilarious.
Within an hour or less, he's like, "Yo, I sent it to you." I'm like,
Yo, to Voldemort.
I wasn't expecting
How about
for
that?
a day or two.
No,
I already sent it.
not
I already sent it.
J.
I said Kirby was banned.
The hand motion. Context?
Nah, it's
That was wild.
Yo, leave Kid Kirby alone, bro.
yeah, leave Kid Kirby alone. Cause I get on that. Flag, yeah, 15 yards.
What do you mean by that?
Let's talk community engagement. The death of the third place. With parks, libraries, and bowling alleys disappearing or costing too much, where do people actually gather nowadays? Like, where are we supposed to go if they shut down all the time?
There's nowhere to go. That's
Whole
why
park.
That's why everybody's on the internet.
Wait, I know where. That community barbecue. When's it?
August 23rd.
Yeah,
2
there
to
it is.
6. We back,
See, kids?
baby.
That's
We're
called
back,
product
baby.
enforcement.
Yeah.
Shout out to Visions.
Not really.
For real.
But yeah, shout out to Vision's work.
But now I'm talking more like a weekly setting. Like if you and your 10 to 20 people are meeting on some community engagement, trying to get something done for your neighborhood, where are those people supposed to go now? Like I said, parks, they cutting funding from parks. I can't remember the last time I've been to a bowling alley. And can you really have a community meeting at a bowling alley?
Not really.
No.
Not on a weekend.
Or a
No.
library? That's a quiet
No,
place.
You gotta be quiet.
You gotta
I like to be loud.
Mom's
Everybody
the
just writing their shit down, passing the notes around.
Yeah, plus I'm really not trying to listen to you like chew on chicken tenders and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like while we're trying to discuss issues.
There will be
You know
no
what I'm saying?
tendies blasphemy here.
I'm just saying, I don't want to hear you smacking. Yeah, exactly.
When you think?
This is really good. Yeah. You know.
Dev, how many of your immediate neighbors' first and last names do you know?
Oh man.
I know
like-
none.
I know my neighbors next door and across the street. Like I know their last names.
First,
Which one? Because I know one of your neighbors. So I want to know which one you know.
how many of
You know
your
one of my
immediate
neighbors.
neighbors' first and
Yeah.
last name do you
You
know?
don't. Oh, what? Your cousin? That don't count. He's not a neighbor.
That don't count.
Cousin.
Your cousin live right here.
I was talking about your neighbors where you live. You real.
Oh, you know Miss Julie next door? Is that what you're trying to say?
I know Murph.
I know
That's
Juice.
it. I don't know Murph's
Short
last
Oh,
name.
you talking about Endicott? Yeah,
For
yeah. I got-
context,
I got,
Murph
I
is
got
the
two
pet
cribs,
of
yo.
Julie.
Yeah, we balling over here. Psych.
I'm talking about it on the north side.
What
Oh
about
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Chief?
You know Juice. I don't know his last name though.
It's Lesler.
But you know his first.
Damn,
I
yo,
know-
he shot
I
his
know-
government
I-
out too.
Yep.
Isn't
Crazy.
it?
Lesler.
Is
I'm
it
gonna call you
important?
later. Say Juice want a box.
Is it important
Anytime you
though?
want
Get it?
I
Juice
feel
box?
like
On a scale of 1 to 10, how is it important? Your immediate neighbors. Are you talking about the house? Like, what's it? Immediate is subjective because
I know
you can
they
be
first
like
names.
the houses next to you, or that 6-house radius between two sides of the.
I feel like it has to be.
What's immediate?
I feel like it has to be a few houses because I'm closer to the neighbor who lives at the corner than I am with the neighbor directly across the street from me. We all know each other and speak to each other because we're a dog neighborhood, so everybody's got a dog except for the lady at the corner. But
Get her a dog.
Nah, she got a kid and she don't want no dog. She always complaining about my next door neighbor because we fuss with him because he'll cut your yard for free sometimes or use his snowblower and do your front yard, whatever. But this dude lets his dog walk around with no leash and he act like no one sees him and his dog be shitting in people's yards. He'll look right at it and then be like, come on, Lola, let's go.
Is he white?
Yes.
The caucasity.
Old school Italian.
Ooh.
Old school, like that. His family off the boat.
Big
Italian.
balls. Big balls. That's what that is. Not even caucasity.
But he
That's
treats
just,
me good because
What do you mean by that?
I saved his mom's
You
life.
know Italians be holding they dick, bro. Don't context me on that. You know what I meant by big balls.
And he don't, since,
Yeah, I let my dog on your yard. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, buddy? Hey,
Hey,
whoa.
I'm walking over
don't
here.
hype me
Whoa.
up. So when I see him today, and I'm like, yo, my co-host said I should pull your car because we all have an issue with you because it literally goes up and down the block and everybody when
What's
he's
his
not
name?
around.
Sal?
This Blake
No,
James thing.
Ronaldo.
Ah,
It's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Not Ronaldo.
Pick that shit up, Ronaldo. Courtesy of WUCU.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though. A couple of times.
Send him an invoice. That'll be $10.
Just to circle back, my grandfather knew every single person that lived next to him, and they all knew people up the street. So when someone died, you'd have everybody come and bring you shit from all over the place.
Yes.
And like they knock on your door, say hello, pleasantries, and then somebody that lived there for mad long would be like, "Yo, that's so and so from up the street."
Yeah.
But we don't do that anymore. Like
We lost the family morals and the neighborhood love for each other. Remember we used to go down the block and get yelled at by Miss Jackson, and I'm gonna tell your grandma, and then Miss Jackson smack you in the back of the head, and then I get an ass whooping when I walk in the house. I'm like, how you know? Miss Jackson already called me. Ain't that a bitch?
To piggyback off that, are we more isolated now than we were 20 years ago, or are we just engaged differently?
I feel like a mixture of both. We isolated because
gumbo.
we had to isolate ourselves because of stupid COVID, and then some people just
Yeah.
stuck to that isolation. Some people didn't try to get back to
the real
normalization.
isolation is COVID. I would agree, absolutely.
Yeah, it was a real turning point, and we're still seeing it 6 years later.
Everybody's Netflixing and chill. Like there's mad COVID babies.
I don't do enough Netflix and chilling.
I feel like
Ladies,
people,
hit me up. Nah, I'm joking.
people experience
No, he's
experience
not.
the world more in their phones. Than
Not really,
anything. You know, like people look at the world through their phones more than they look at the world with their own eyes.
If you took 10 minutes to look up, there's everything else around you.
That's
There's
why I've
work.
been enjoying my scooter.
Nah,
I
I
didn't have
can't
no car,
speak to
and
no-
I've been doing the scooter thing, just going and seeing the neighborhood, seeing the old back blocks, and like you said, the neighborhoods don't look the same. Like even the back,
Again, rest
the
in
back,
peace to the Golden Valley.
the back streets I used to drive through or ride the bike through, I still go through, but I'm like, damn, this over here, it's crazy.
What is the most low barrier, zero budget way someone listening right now can engage with their community tomorrow without feeling like a second job?
Feeling like a what?
A second job.
Oh, second
Like, what
job.
can you do to get your community engaged without feeling like you taking on another burden?
Engaged in what?
Just like community engagement. Just I don't know, pick a subject and get the community involved. But the low barrier, like no, you don't have to spend no money. You don't really need no budget. All you gotta do is come outside and
Let's
know-
let's meet at one of the parks, preferably the one in JC. It's got the water and just have a big ass water fight. From that water fight, while everybody's drying off, laughing about this and that, I mean, other discussions will come up and future events will be discussed by accident or organically, just because we was outside in the park just bugging out, having a good time.
But what y'all gonna do when I show up with like the Terminator gun water gun.
That's what I'm trying to
that,
find.
like,
I
launches,
seen
you
a
know,
couple
the
of them.
Terminator
online.
launcher,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
wanna.
They don't make those no more, bro.
Nah, I seen some heat.
I know, but like,
Rest in peace to the CPS 2000. I said that once before. If you've never had the pleasure of shooting one of those, my heart goes out to you. And on that note, we'll be back with the Watch Exchanges radio show.
Cool, baby.
WUCU, don't forget to ask your mama.
See you soon.
Damn, that segment went quick.
Bye-bye. Your transmission has been cut. I am the 6-0 Shred, here for the WUCU foot soldiers. For all of them to move forward, we must do greater. If your beats and your rhymes are tight, then you need to sign up tonight. For the WUCU radio, I am the Grand Master, Lord 6-0 Shred. We're gonna cut all the competition in half.
To continue in the spirit of J-Mocracy now, I've decided to close the show with a topic that's near and dear to my heart that people are probably tired of me saying. But this has been my reality since 2016, especially since 2016. Political accountability. The one thing I run into the ground often because it's important. It's very important. That's the one aspect of voting we miss. We miss the what happens after we vote, regardless if your candidate wins or not. We still have to hold the representatives in power accountable for the shit they say, for the laws they're trying to pass through, etc., etc., etc.
So then what happens when they don't live up to what they say they're gonna do?
Get them out of there.
Yeah, but then we gotta wait for them to complete their term.
No, you don't. You can force, every government has impeachment written into their, structure.
Who's got forced
That's a lot of paperwork, and that's
out?
a
Who
lot
has
of
been
bodies.
forced out? Can you name?
No one, because there's not enough people trying to force no one out nowadays. There's enough people that go, I don't f politics, I don't want nothing to do with the system, and these problems persist.
You throwing subs at me? I'm
No,
sitting right here.
I used to be you, like I've said plenty of times before. I used to be you. And there's still 50 to 60 million Americans who feel like you do.
And then less than
For
7% of that vote.
For proper reasons. Less than 7%? Like, do you know what could have happened if 7% more people voted in the last election?
Just
We
saying.
got this orange motherfucker again for no reason.
Again, for no reason.
The first time was completely illogical. The second time is like, oh yeah, we're because 7% of the country doesn't vote, which equates to 50 to 60 million people, and historically.
And then the numbers go down considering the age range. So we, right now, our age range, Jay, is the least likely to vote. And then the age range underneath us doesn't even know what voting is. And then the generation underneath that doesn't know the 3 parts of government that it even takes for you to get to legislation.
And I forgot to mention another factor to political accountability: journalism. There's big money being poured into shutting down these local papers or local opinion pieces. Like, the silencing is happening, but you gotta have a community behind you, especially in regards to journalism. Because if these things are showing up in articles and opinion spaces and in actual mainstream papers, it's hard to ignore. You gotta put the foot on motherfuckers' necks that supposedly represent you. Stop letting them get away with, reading the script. I'm here to serve the people, and the people want this. You don't know what the fuck the people want.
That's why I want somebody in power that really been in the real world and ain't been spoon-fed and understand what we're going through, where we're coming from. Like, if you ain't lived that life, then how can you speak on it?
I think there should be a Survivor type show for who's president.
I like that idea.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll
literally
go-
make them
I'll
have
go
to.
on there
I'm
then.
talking about Neil deGrasse Tyson as the host, Morgan Freeman as his co-host. Actually,
Yeah,
I probably
I'm
put
going
Morgan.
on the show.
I probably
I'm
put
going
Morgan
on
at
the
it.
show.
You know what I'm saying?
I can survive.
Morgan getting up there.
But
in
what
age,
I'm
brother.
saying is, you should have to prove yourself all the way from the beginning of political theory to current events and everything else in between. And if you want to vote, this is just my opinion, okay? I think that you should, at least at minimum, be able to display proficiency in the subjects of politics. You know what I'm saying? Don't just give me people's opinions.
The big
you know what I'm
three:
saying?
foreign, geopolitical, economy, domestic. Know something in 3 of those fields.
No, you can get free Monster drinks at Walmart if you vote for Trump. Like, that's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? And it happens. It's not exactly that, but you know what I mean.
Peep game. If you found
Get
out
my Monster.
Yo, I can't.
Monster and Mountain Dew, the madness. If you found out your local representative was mildly corrupt, but they're incredibly effective at getting your specific roads paved and schools funded, do you vote them out? They just a tad dirty.
I'm gonna say
but they're-
no. Do not get them out, because let's think about the real world of people. I'm gonna speak from my own personal experience. I know mad hustlers that hustle for a cause, not to be bubbling, not to be the kingpin, but to actually take care of their family and survive. So in that aspect, that person might be doing something that's a little shady, but if that shadiness is bringing forth something that's progressive for us and the people in the community, then yeah, we turn the other cheek. Sometimes you gotta do a little dirt to bring back the earth.
Where do you draw the line,
Pun
though?
intended.
Like, what is mildly corrupt to you? When does it become not mildly for you? Like, whether it's your local drug dealer or your local politician. When is it like, yo, bro, you doing too much now? Like, I understand all the good shit you
If
do,
you're
but
stealing money, then you're doing too much. But I'm saying if you got a girl or two,
there's nothing
or
mildly
3,
corrupt about stealing money.
Right,
So,
right. But if you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, you can't be doing that because you're taking from one fund to another. And that's most of the time what it really is.
So if you're an Omar, you good? Good callback.
Yo, but
Yikes.
I get, like, when you talk about the money, like I said, if you take it from big corporations that got the bread, that are not even giving people jobs and stuff, then I don't give a fuck about them. Take their shit. But don't be taking from the less fortunate, that the little bits that we already got. You know what I mean? So
Right.
when it comes to that, what is corrupt or whatever, like, I mean, that's just something. That's just one aspect. What else could the person be doing, and what good are they doing or bringing forth? You know what I mean? So I always gotta say compare and contrast type of thing.
Don't take out of the mouths and minds of the youth and the elderly.
Absolutely not.
Like, that's where you cross the line for me as far as mildly corrupt.
We've already done that.
A few
though.
compromises that you know people not gonna like, okay, because compromises do happen where on surface you may have to get a little dirty. I get that.
So, what is a compromise that you're willing to allow, Jay? If you were to run for office,
Compromise. Those compromises usually happen in, like, it's funding. Do we put more money towards healthcare, or do we put more money towards law enforcement? Like, my compromise will always go towards healthcare, education.
right. But
I'd
healthcare is
get
there.
I get a little dirty for education.
Healthcare is there. The where healthcare isn't is on our end to make it affordable for us. Don't get me wrong. We have the best healthcare in most places.
The best.
You know,
I
the
came up with
best,
the word
right,
healthcare.
Right. But
I couldn't avoid it.
we can't.
Damn you, Arch.
Right. But like, say for instance, my aunt and uncle went to Italy last year, right?
Ciao Bella.
They caught COVID because the vaccination is not mass produced like it is here. So, don't get me wrong, healthcare is good in certain areas, but to actually afford it and get it and have it while you needed something, it takes me almost 6 months every time that I have to reapply to make sure that my medicine still qualifies, and I have to reapply for healthcare. So the system for the individual is broken. Like,
Yeah,
we
so
need
you
to fix it.
naturally you have to get your. I mean, the way the game work, you know, with my, it's a lot. Like, that's why the main point I made the other day off mic with Flash and Nico and Dev was like, it's a lot of power moves and money plays behind the scenes, and it's just our American politics in particular is like, it's a box of bullshit sometimes.
Very cutthroat.
Like, very, 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 very. Dev, how do we combat accountability fatigue when the 24/7 news cycle makes everything feel like an unprecedented crisis?
You got to be able to see through it. You know, like, that's on purpose. It's making you look
don't
away
wanna-
from it,
like, that's
because
crazy.
it's you know what I'm saying? It's designed to look confusing, and so you won't want to pay attention to it.
Like, I
No,
just
that's a
heard,
fact.
I
I
just
agree.
heard the
I agree
Speaker
with
of the
that.
House say, "This is not a joke. They're out here creating minimum Donnies, and you as an American should be afraid." We don't want workers to have, stable living and, healthcare and all that stuff. Stop creating they're creating mini Mamdanis. That is a wild. They said, be afraid. This is not a game.
I feel like I want to make like the bobblehead down now. The
mini Mamdani.
You know what I'm saying?
Now available at the WUCU merch shop.
You got a Knicks jersey on. You know what I'm saying?
If you buy 4 now, you get 3 free.
My man's is outside. Round of applause for Zoran Mamdani, who pulled up to his last press conference in a go-kart. Like, your man's is outside, dog. I hope.
I want to do a track with him.
Let's do a track with Mamdani because he can rap. He got bars. I've heard him.
He can spit.
Yeah. He can.
Yeah.
And he can.
He can hang.
He ain't far. We could drive down. You know what I'm saying?
In your opinion, to the floor, what is one metric or red flag citizens should look for to know if their local government is actually working for them or just coasting? Like, what's the one thing?
I go by their lifestyle.
What you driving? What you wearing?
The lifestyle that people are unaware of too. Like,
same thing with pastors.
I see
you too jig. What's going on, dog?
And that's my point. That's why I had to stop going to church.
Don't you dare. I see you over there. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
We got time, right?
Now I want to know.
50.
Say it with your
50.
chest.
We got a few minutes.
What you got to say?
Dare it.
Do it. Come on. Do it. Open the line. Do it.
So what? I mean, where you want me to talk about my problem with the pastor archetype itself?
Let's let it go.
I don't have problems with all of them.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But I believe that everyone, including them, is all in the same boat, and they don't know more than I know. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, but I also,
you're not going to tell me that the church
is a pass the beeline moment too.
Oh man, don't. We're not going to go there.
Wait, I want to know the joke. I want to laugh too.
Nah, because
Can you feel me in?
That's the correct David. It's crazy.
Oh man. There are men of the cloth that, you know what I'm saying, are definitely, you know what I'm saying,
shady,
yeah. So we'll just leave it at that.
The pastors, politicians,
past the beeline.
I know
the church of
pastors.
Tomato.
They used to be pimps.
The church to help you find the body of Christ.
Shout out to Zane for that.
That be in the same clubs, doing the same stuff that I'm doing, and then you want to turn around and tell me I'm not godly like who's doing the same thing I was doing.
Yeah, we can't hold no stock with the Sunday Christians. Not now.
No.
Sit your Sunday Christian ass down.
You got some nerves.
To each his own, but yeah, don't preach to me.
Don't you got kids?
But listen, it's not even that. It's just that the world is seemingly driving away from that school of thought. Like they're believing less. They're believing more in like the spiritual side of things and less in like the indoctrinated side of things. And those pastors, you know, they're just struggling to keep people coming in their doors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think that also has to do with that isolation thing that we said earlier too.
Of course,
it's like,
of course.
You know.
But then also they got to stop being false.
Yeah, they got to live up to that higher standard. But I would hold that to politicians too. Then, you know,
and that's
but you got to be clean in a greasy game. It's kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? Right? You got to get in a game that makes you greasy. Right, just to move through it, and you got to be clean.
I'm just gonna use the politician line. Just because you put the stars, stripes, and on doesn't make you any less of a terrorist. Just because you wear it, dog. It doesn't. I mean, It doesn't correlate.
Right.
People just need to be true to who they are. You know what I mean? With the suit, without a suit. You know what I mean? I want somebody who's gonna run that lives the life that we've lived and understands us for real, not just saying that they understand.
The reference right here, right? And exactly what you said. The Man of the Year movie, Robin Williams said that politicians should be like NASCAR jackets. They should have everybody that they support on the back of it. So when you got a big sign that says Enron, it goes, oh, I'm not voting for him.
Facts.
Thank you for tuning in to another great episode of the Watch Us Change Us radio show.
Baby.
Ask your mama.
Coming up next here on WBDYLP 99.5 The Bundy, Shireen's World, hosted by Tiana McLaughlin.
But yeah, I spoke with
It's
her.
a show about surviving all types of abuse, domestic, narcissistic, mental, physical. Please make sure you
She's
listen.
actually might be at the community barbecue too.
She got some knowledge for you, and she will be at the barbecue. She will have a little table with us because we'll be doing the show from the barbecue.
And always,
so we'll
Jay,
definitely get to speak to her in person.
remember the what?
please remember to breathe.
Take it inside.
Everything will be okay.
Bye.
Arrivederci.
Life is trash.
Start stealing.
Basura,
I'm gonna start
baby.
stealing Jay.
Don't forget to ask your mama,
Ask her though.
Bye.
please.
Day that I'm Dutch, you can bet that I'm clutch. Everything that I hold sacred, I will not let them touch. I will always be remembered for the way that I was. When nobody come to help, I'll be there in a rush. So why just change us? Us, yo, why just change us? Us, yo, why just change us? Us, watch us change.